Greetings to my dear 1000 PS TV viewers. At last, our cozy 1000 PS studio ambience matches a cozy motorcycle. Honda presents the GB350S, a retro motorcycle that wants to enrich the class of entry-level retros and, let me say, a successful mission in terms of retro. 348 cubic centimeters, single cylinder, 4-stroke, and with 4-stroke, I think I have already mentioned the most modern thing about this engine, no offense meant. SOHC, single overhead camshaft, not double, air-cooled, not liquid-cooled, 2 valves per cylinder, not 4 valves, 5 gears, no sailing gears. So it really is, I dare say, a credible retro engine. It doesn't look like it has exorbitant 21 horsepower at 5,500 revolutions per minute and 29 Newton meters of torque at just 3,000 revolutions per minute, but normal. In my opinion, this means that the engine turns smoothly anyway, probably from below, and the 5 gears are designed a bit longer, so it will be very pleasant to ride from below. Perfect for beginners or those returning to the sport. A top speed of 114 kilometers per hour. Finally, a motorbike that doesn't make you feel like a criminal with one foot on the gas because you'd be too fast immediately. No, you can actually drive it at full highway speed and probably won't have any problems. The single disc at the front with a diameter of 310 millimeters and only 2 piston calipers should also be sufficient. Yes, a cozy Roadster that is supposed to be easy to handle, says Honda. And I think at 178 kilograms ready to ride, that should be feasible. Seat height, 800 millimeters. It's not quite low now, but in my opinion, it's not supposed to be a cruiser, but a retro naked bike. And with the weight, it can certainly be driven quite playfully. Tires, 190/19 at the front. Mezella Tourans. Next, by the way, these are not too shabby. 150/70/70 at the back. The tank holds 15 liters of fuel, which I would say is a normal value, but Honda states a consumption of 2.5 liters, which would actually get you up to 600 kilometers. Whether you really want that with this GB350S, I don't know. If the suspension is tuned for comfort, maybe, but whether it really does swallow everything so well, I don't know. 41 millimeter telescopic fork at the front with 106 millimeter suspension travel, stereo shock absorbers at the rear with 120 millimeters. So maybe that will be a bit of a challenge. You have to be able to take a bit of punishment probably when riding 600 kilometers in one go on the GB350S. But yes, I think it's a bike that you can love or at least like. And speaking of the tank, not only the content is interesting, the steel material of the tank and the other plastic parts. I mean, sure, the frame is also a steel frame, but the fairing parts, the rest made of plastic, you have to see in real life how well it is made. But of course, the price has to be right, hence the plastic add-on parts. And I think the analog speedometer goes well with it, but it has an integrated LCD display and even a gear indicator, so they don't skimp on that either. And yes, electronics, there is ABS on board, but nothing more. But that's why the GB350S is an honest motorcycle and an honest retail product. The retro bike, which of course I hope can be ridden in a modern way, that the brakes work well, that the suspension works normally, I would expect from Honda now. But in terms of style, and what is built in, namely no electronics and the old-fashioned engine, it really does fit into the retro category very credibly. Yes, that was one of the new Honda bikes. Enough other bikes or countless others, and that's just from Honda. What else do the other manufacturers have to offer? So the EICMA is underway and we are presenting you, I think, new videos very often. So I hope you watch this one and watch it all the way through, because the next one will probably be ready soon as well. And yes, thank you for watching and listening. Please subscribe to the 1000 PS YouTube channel so you don't miss our other videos. Goodbye.